Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing NAYA runes in Ranked Standard. I know what you're thinking, we've seen this a million times, but there are a couple points I want to address with this deck. First off, I don't think people are running Michigo's Reign of Truth as much anymore. There's some other stuff jammed in there. I think this card is still pretty absurd. When you have enough enchantments sitting around, it makes it impossible for your opponents to race. You generally get a giant creature that also has trample and lifelink in some form or another. I think this is a 4 of still in the deck. In terms of runes, I'm cutting one copy of Rune of Speed and one copy of Rune of Sustenance. I think these are the either, I wouldn't say worse necessarily, but more replaceable ones. Rune of Might in multiples still gives +1/+1, whereas Rune of Speed only gives +1/+0, and Haste. And Rune of Sustenance isn't good in multiples at all. You generally just need one good creature with lifelink to make giant. You don't tend to need as many, so we cut both of these down to 3, and you're able to fetch them off a Runeforge Champion. And if you're going to be drawing an enchantment, I'd rather be drawing some of the other enchantments rather than a random Rune of Sustenance or Rune of Speed when you don't need one. Running Fable of the Mirror Breaker, I used to put Catilda in this deck, just one of, because she is a house, but I think Mirror Breaker just kind of does more overall and is worth all 4 slots. 3 mana, it's an enchantment, it makes a creature, which you can stack stuff onto when, obviously decks that are structured around a, split between creatures and non-creatures. That helps when you have a card that does both. The discard draw to helps a lot when cycling through lands later in the game, or just digging for some tool you really need. And then lastly, of course, it comes in as another enchantment, triggering all your stuff, and you can copy non-legendary creatures. This card is sweet in this deck. It's a little expensive, but it is sweet. And then on top, we're running 3 copies of Showdown of the Skulls, which I think is crucial. 1 copy of Hallowed Haunting. I'm not super sold. It always feels like a turn too slow. Like, if you can survive, then you do pop off. But the question is, is it just a win more card, which I think is possible. So you could drop Hallowed Haunting and do 4 copies of Showdown. I think that would be just fine as well. Mana base, also kind of interesting. You'll know I'm running no basic lands. If the opponent wants to Field of Ruin me later in the game, fine. I'm not really worried about that. This deck has so much draw potential that in long games, you should have enough land anyway, so if they kill one of them, you don't have a basic, I don't really think it's a huge deal. We have to run Besiege because the Matchmaker likes to run you up against the Mirror, so if you're going to be playing the Enchantment Mirror, you have to have this guy in the deck to kill your opponent's critical enchantments. Sneaking in 2 creature lands, just 1 cave, 1 layer, and then the rest all dual lands of some sort. Try to make sure we hit our mana because it is a complex mana base. That's it. If you're enjoying my channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment for the algorithm. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Okay, we can definitely do this. Kind of hoping we draw into some more runes. It's okay. Play you on green. Get the visitor going. Play you on white, and then kind of hoping for any enchantment with the rune. We can make this work, though. If we were racing a red aggressive deck, may get the lifelink rune early. That's pretty nice. Right on time. Looks like stick. Let's see if they kill the visitor now. Voltage Surge. Okay. Thinking about Rakdos. We'll see what happens. We have the perfect combo on turn 3. Let's see if they can stop it. Yeah, the Naturalist. Yep, Voltage Surge Part 2. Okay, 1-for-1 removal. Yeah, I'll play you out on red. So, what do we most want against them? Probably Trample against their 1/1s, right? Don't care about lifelink. Don't care about haste right now. Search the library. Let's get trample. Okay. Next turn. Trample away. See if they can remove it. They don't do anything. I think we start with trample. Cast with Runeforge Champion. Okay. Some stick. Vanishing Verse. Sure. So we Rune of Speed to hit land. I think so. Put it here, I suppose. Okay, we don't hit land. We need to hit land next turn so we can either Showdown or Hallowed Haunting. I mean, both of them are a huge pain in the ass for the opponent. Monocolored permanent. I guess Hallowed Haunting could get removed at some point in time. When it gets in for 3, draws a card. Okay. Game on. We still don't hit land. And a little bottlenecked. I guess it has to be the Naturalist, though. Yep, Naturalist returns. Bottlenecked on land. This guy survives. Next turn we can shut down the Skulls. Finally get some momentum in this game. Luminarch Aspirant. Interesting. As big as their stuff can get, our stuff can always get bigger. Caster goes on itself. Alright, finally we get a break here. I think? Yes, we do. Alright, are we showdowning? Almost certainly, right? We gotta hit land. Ideally a white land, I guess, for Michiko. Okay, great. Making moves here. Lifelink. Do we want to draw cards just to draw cards? So that would be +3, 5/5, 3/4/5. Do they want to trade everything for it? Do we want to trade everything for it? Probably not, right? Then again, they only have 2 cards left. I don't know if they would trade everything for it. I think I'm okay if they do, honestly. Because we have the backup one coming anyway. So we go like this. Six. I did my math wrong. Why is that? Oh, because we have 1 there too. Sweet. Nice. Alright, that's a huge swing this game. Potentially the end of the game right there. They're going to have a tough time from here on out. Big life swing. We do want to keep hitting land, though. Could get the infinite Runeforge sequence coming this next turn. Opponent definitely has a chance to respond. They only have 2 cards in hand, though. Lolth Spider Queen. Interesting, but against our trample, she may go down anyway.
That I may see you better.
They attack with 1 of them. Okay, down to 20. Okay, they didn't have any blood tokens, though. I don't know if that was an oops, or they just wanted Lolth to be bigger? I feel like that was an oops. They scoop. Yeah, it was an oops. Alright, that's too bad. I was looking forward to seeing the rest of that game out. I think we would have been okay. I think we just stack up Trample and Michiko on this one with a Runeforge Champion if we have enough mana for it, and then kind of go bananas from there. Alright, next one. Yeah, looks pretty good to me. Keep that. Play you first, then play you on green. Should have all our colors ready to go. Starting with the Naturalist or the Kami? Naturalist allows a turn 3 showdown. Turn 3 showdown or turn 3 champion? Champion's very good. I mean, I guess... Yeah, you can't really turn down turn 3 champion Naturalist. Opponent on blue-green. Jacques of Spades. Jacques of Spades. Green. Opponent does nothing. I guess in general we need more white. Is there any point? I guess we can get the Hasty Rune. Some amount of stick here. Let's see if they have a counter spell. Not yet, at least. Okay, search your library. Go ahead and pick up Hasty Boy. Hasty Boy for free. Yep. Goes through. Draw a card. Alright, we'll take more land at this point. Get in there. When it goes down to 15. An explosive turn 3 for sure. Careful Cultivation. Discard, create a token. With tap, add 1 green. Alright, they're at 4 mana. Interesting. Quandrix Cultivator. Okay, is it enough, though? Not super confident about that. Again, if we can get some runes going, we can kind of pop off. So we could go Runeforge Champion into Trample, but we don't really want to trade. Shit under the Scalds. Kami. Probably want to keep hitting lands, so we'll go Showdown instead here. We would like to get someone with a ton of counters going. Okay, we hit land. We can play some things for free. At least the Rune of Speed can come in for free. It's fine. Oops, probably could have played that on green, I suppose. Yeah, that was a slight mistake there. I didn't even see that card under the UI there. We don't really want to trade it off. Let's put it here. I don't think we're trading anyone. Alright, opponent has stabilized a little bit. Yeah, I didn't even see the Generous Visitor under the bottom of the screen. They attack. Fine by me. No blocks. We like all of our resources currently. 6 mana. Let's see if we get a Coma this turn. That'd be exciting. Workshop War Chief. Battlefield gain 3 life. When it dies, create a Rhino. Okay. Probably take more green this turn. So what are we doing? Probably Visitor and Kami. Who's going to be our champion? Probably the Runeforge, I guess, especially since we have backups. We have backups of both. If that's the case, I guess we want to go with Lifelink. We don't have any more green left after this. We can play the red enchantment, though. Okay, fine. Let's try to get these guys growing, I think. 5-4, okay. And let's drop Fable. 7-6. I mean, honestly, both these are replaceable at this point. Let's see what they want to do. So they can use both to trade with the Naturalist, or they could block the War Chief to the Champion. Potentially could jump block the Naturalist with the token, but don't have to. We're not sure what their end game is. Could have like a Hullbreaker Horde type situation going on. So I had to trade with the Champion. We have the backup ready to go, though. Create a 4-4 Rhino. Put it down to 11. We're up to 26. 7 mana this turn. What can they do with it? If they do nothing, I'm sniffing a Hullbreaker. Okay, Titan of Industry, sure. Destroy Artifact or Enchantment. Alright, they can pick off the Naturalist. Maybe make a Rhino as well. We're definitely not out of gas yet, though. I imagine they kill the Naturalist and, yeah, I think just make another Rhino. Shield counter. Yep, Naturalist goes down. Shield counter there. Alright, now it's a game. We got a little bit of work to put in. But any of our 4-drops, like another Showdown or the, you know, Spirit enchantment, go a long way. Attacking with a 3-4. I think we let that be. Our next goal is maybe to get a giant Kami. I think no blocks here. Down to 23. The game begins anew. Discard up to 2 cards. Honestly, we like everything. We kind of want to replay the Naturalist and the Champion to get that combo going. We really want to get the Visitor down first as well. Everything's pretty good. We don't really need the other Champion. But we don't need land either. We want more enchantments. I think we drop you. Okay. That's okay with me, actually. Let's make a giant Trampler, I think. Okay, it's gonna die anyway, right? So that's 3 counters it wants to give me. Brings it up to 8. And then what? 9, 10, 11, 12? Yeah, I think that's pretty good. It's a big boy. That's a big boy. 15, not lifelinky. Give them hell. They get 1 free block here with the Titan of Industry. And then they have some issues to deal with. But the trample damage should go through regardless, I believe. Actually, does it negate damage? If it would... Oh, good game. Okay. If this would be dealt damage or destroyed, remove a shield counter from it instead. I imagine the trample damage... the excess trample damage would go through. Remove it instead. Yeah, I think 7 points of damage would go here and the excess would go over. I don't know. If you know how that interaction works, leave it in the comments. I don't actually know. Okay, despite no red, I think we can keep this. Visitor on 1, Kami on 2. Hope to draw any of our enchantments or a red mana source. And we're on the play. Up against Ludite. Plains, mono white. We hit that red. Feels good. Let's play you out on white. Get the Kami going. Next turn, play a Rune of Speed. No attacks. We want to keep our resources around. Question is, do we deploy the Kami first? I think we'd like to. Mono White's going to have a tough time with large creatures, with the exception of their Catharas and Skyclave apps. But otherwise... Oh, Professor of Symbology. Okay. Probably still Mono White aggro. Potentially budget Mono White aggro. Introduction of Prophecy. Okay. That's very slow. Are we doing Kami this turn? Does Rune of Speed make you big enough to get through? You get 2 counters, makes you a 4/4. Get him back. I think we just get the Kami down, which is so slow. But I think long term, it'll be a little bit better. Or we can turn aggressive and just start pushing damage now. Yeah, we're going to go slow. Slow route. No attacks. Next turn, we'll get the Rune of Speeds going and then start making moves. See if we get a Cathar here. They read the Visitor, they read the Kami. If they take this turn to Introduction to a Prophecy, that's really good for us. I would be shocked if that's what happens here. Nice thing about the Kami, of course, is at the beginning of each end step, if an enchantment was put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn, you know, return it. Okay, Spellbinders. They take the rune. We can play it anyway for 4. So we're going to have a good turn this coming turn. Play on red. We're going to speed one of these guys. Okay, nice. Can probably get in there with both of them. Yep. Should be fine. If they kill the 5/4, then the rune will go to the graveyard, and then during our end step we will get him back. So should feel pretty good. A lot of trample damage through as well. When it goes down to 15, end step. Yes, take action, return to hand. Take action, return to hand. Yeah, not bad. Next turn, deploy him again. Run it back with Rune of Sustenance. See if we get a Legion Angel, turn 4. Clarion Spirit. Alright, yeah, they're definitely, I think, budget mono white. Maybe they're just, you know, double spell, Centric Coat. Did we even see a 1-drop? We did. We saw Usher. But they haven't gone, you know, Monk of the Open Hand, 1-drop crazy. So these little guys are not going to be able to contend with the Tramplers that well. Opponent learning again. What do they want here? I mean, just the 5-mana exile. Fetch land, okay. Well, I think we deploy these guys again. Either of these are fine. Play this on white for now, I think is fine. No attacks. Next turn, play double enchantments. Get some big commies going. Our worst fear would be 4 open mana, hold up Wandering Emperor. That would be annoying, because then they exile one of the commies. Alright, here comes Brutal Cathar. Also annoying. Who do they take? One of the commies. Alright, well, the other one's still going to be pretty big. Let's see if they are aggressive enough to attack here. The 1/1 flyer can get through. If they know we don't want to trade any of our resources, Professor can get in too. Backup Professor, double spell, okay. All fine and dandy. Now we're running out of gas a little bit. We kind of need a refuel soon. Inkling. Yep, get in there for 1. Get in with you, too. I'm not going to trade because I want my Kami. Yeah, no blocks on our side. No blocks. Down to 17. Land. Okay. Here comes a large Kami. Lifelink as well. Draw a card. Okay. Go to combat. Just attack with you. Chumping doesn't really help. Lifelink also makes it hard to race us. We know their entire hand. They kind of need to top deck another Brutal Cathar here. That would be tough for us. We're out of gas. Layer the Hydra is kind of our only thing going on here. Next turn we'll get to discard 2 and draw 2, so that'll be good. Sciences, yep, they're all tapped out here. A lot of potential blockers, but no Cathar, no Wandering Emperor, land. Codespell Cleric, okay. They've definitely assembled a force. If we get 2 enchantments off this and go nuts with the Kami, that's going to be big. If we can just wreck most of their force. Showdown of the Skulls would be huge. I don't know about that. I think we continue no blocks. Right, do we really care? If we had to block anyone, it would be the Clarion Spirit. But we can attack and get a treasure token off this guy. Which is probably more valuable. Was that 4, 6, 8 damage? Not worried about it. Have to swing back with a lot of lifelink anyway. Okay, cool. Submit 2. Yep, that's good with me. Feels good. Feels okay. Guess we're playing out you on red. Yep, Auto Tapper's doing okay. Here comes a large Trampler. Alright, check for lethal. What is that? 2, 3, 4. So that's 6 damage. I think we get in there for you, with you as well. Should be sufficient. Not necessarily to win this turn, but to take a good dent out of them. Actually, they can block 5. They can block 5 damage here. They can't kill the Kami. They need to top deck another Brutal Cathar or Skyclave App. Could trade off someone with our Goblin Shaman. Lifelink is tough to race. Okay. When it goes down to 1, keeps all the resources. We go up to 25 though. End here. Scry 2, draw a card. What can they possibly get? I guess they need Brutal Cathar. Yeah, that's it. 0 to the top. Honestly, I'm rooting for them at this point. 2, 3, 4. Good game. Yeah, good game. Just in case, we'll be conservative here. Yeah, should be fine like that. Who knows? I have some crazy combat trick, give everyone double strike. I don't know. Had enough forces back that even if they killed off one of ours, we could still sneak through for the last point of damage. Alright, moving up. Feels good. Alright, this is okay. Naturalist on 2? Sure. Start with our tap land. If we can get one more land, we have the Naturalist Runeforge combo. Mono whites again. We don't hit land this turn. We need you on green. We need you on green right now. Play the Naturalist, make everyone cheaper. Try to hit land this next turn. If we can, we're going to be sitting pretty. Opponent shouldn't have removal on 2. Let's see if they have Dahlia. Dahlia would hurt. Little tax action. Portable Hole. Okay. Good. Good. It'll be a game. Down to 19. We do hit land, though, which feels great. Here comes the champion. Let's see if they have more removal for that. What do we most want? Lifelink is critical in this match. But we have everything we need, kind of. I guess we'll just take haste because we can. Lifelink is the most important thing, though. If we're going to race an aggressive deck, Lifelink will take us there. Some hesitation by the opponent. Thalia comes down. Does taxes. Those are some expensive runes. White mana swords. Do nothing. Okay, they hold us back. Are we trading the Runeforged champion? I don't really think so. I guess let's start with Trample. I kind of want to see if the lifelink rune for when we know it's going to go through. What are we most likely to get? For one, let's just manual tap like this. Not sure if the auto tapper would have done that for us or not already. Okay. Yeah, I guess we can get in there then. Probably could have gone with lifelink in that case. Actually, no, because that doesn't give the +1 power. Yeah. Next turn we get the lifelink on board. We need more land, though. We'd love to get Hollowed Haunting off against them. Luminarch Aspirant. Alright. Probably put it on the first striker. Do they attack is the question. They do. Alright, it's a race. We have Trample, and we're about to have lifelink. We should win the race unless they have more Brutal Cathar to come. We hit land. It's pretty big. Do we play Fable just because it's more mana efficient? I think we have to get the lifelink going. I mean, that doesn't inherently do much anyway. It's got to be lifelink. Draw. Okay. More Trample, I suppose. +1/+1. Land. Alright. Well, get in there. The race continues. Put it down to 13. We're up to 18. We're one Cathar away from a lot of sadness. Now, this can be discarded to destroy target artifact or enchantment, including Portable Hole. So we can get back the Jukai Naturalist, which makes everything a lot cheaper, including the Hollowed Haunting eventually. Not this coming turn, but a subsequent turn. Hesitation by the opponent means they do not have Brutal Cathar. But they continue their assault. They're getting in lots of damage per turn. But they don't have lifelink yet. Attack all, yep. I guess we can ambush the Aspirant with the Bosiju if we want to. I wonder if that's worth it or not. Let's see what they do. Do nothing. Okay. So that means they want to use Valorous Stance here. Is there any way around that? We could Bosiju now, and they get Rune of Speed and get a little more lifelink damage in this turn. I think that's okay. Do we need the land? I mean, the other option is to attack, get Hollowed Haunting off. Can we even go nuts next turn? If we get a lot of blockers, we kind of win. We could play it as a land and play Hollowed Haunting. Or we can get back the Naturalist and then play one rune. That's our entire turn. Get in for 3 lifelink damage. I think we attack first. Okay, it's not Valorous Stance. Or they wait till the last minute? It's got to be Valorous Stance. That has to be it, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, they get rid of the lifelink. Interesting. Interesting. So how much damage? I think our plan is then to ambush. Is ambushing the Aspirant that good? We're going to take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this turn. If we go for Hollowed Haunting, do we win after this game? After this turn? Maybe? If we ambush Luminarch Aspirant, though, that's a pretty big swing as well. Taking my sweet time here. I don't actually know what to do. Hallowed Haunting is kind of the greedy play. I think if we want to win, we actually ambush, I think we ambush the Aspirant. Alright, executive decision. Ends here. This is 2, right? Please be channel 2. Alright, put the counter on Thalia. Attack with everyone. Cross your fingers. Skyclave app. Okay. Yep, that hurts. Where does it go? Don't put it on yourself. Okay, put it there. Alright, at least we get to ambush the Aspirant. Yep. Alright, give me you back. Whew. Intense game. Hopefully that was the right call there. Goodbye, Aspirant. Get a little bit of lifelink. 5. Finally hit more land. A little too late for Hallowed Haunting. Probably Runeforge Champion, get some lifelink. Actually, just put a bunch. Make the Naturalist huge, right? That's probably our play. Block with the Champion as needed. What do you need more of? White or green? I guess right now, white. Yep, here comes the Champion. So we want more lifelink for next turn. I think we just want more damage for the Naturalist. Showdown could be good next turn. Okay, we're getting down to the final turns here. I don't know if we'll get out of this one. It's going to be close. We go up to 9. It matters. We can chump block. We don't have to yet. We'll see if they have another app or Cathar. They have an app for Cathar, then we just lose. Right, they take our last blocker. Get in for 9. That's game. Adversary, Pump Squad. Alright, that doesn't do it. Interesting, but they may have a lifelinker as well. So we are chump blocking here. This is fine. Take 8. I think we've lost. Is there anything we can possibly do? I mean, can we make an absolutely enormous creature somehow? I don't think so. We don't have enough mana to do you. 2/2 blocker. How big can we make the Kami? 2 here, 2 there. Can't really play much else. I think we've lost this game. Showdown of the Skulls. I think we start here, though. Play this, do nothing else. I mean, we have chump blockers. We can chump block another turn. And if we survive... Do we make another blocker? 2/2. I think we play out this. I think we've lost. But I'll give it one more turn. We're going to get the lifelink either way. Let's see if they want to trade. Oh, I think we lost, right? Cool, block here. I think we just lost. I think we might have needed one more blocker. Block, block. Take 7. Alright, so we block here. We block here. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Alright, we tried. That was a pretty good mono white draw. I'll give it to him. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Can't go out on that note, right? We gotta do one more. Bad taste. Okay, kind of the dream hand here. Farmland on 1. Play you on green. Naturalist on 2. Up against Kumano. Plan remains the same. Start here. Again, we'll play you on green, I think. Boros. Boros aggro with a strong start. 2-2, make that a 3-3 cleric. Alright. Game is on. Michiko's going to go a long way with our lifelinker, though. We play you on green. Here comes the Naturalist. Next turn, Runeforge Champion. Potentially either haste. Could do Hasty Boy on the Runeforge Champion. Depends what the opponent has. Rapid Battery. Alright, not that scary. I bet they attack all here. Curious if they have instant speed interaction for the Naturalist. We definitely could lose on this coming turn. Like, you know. If they can sneak away from us, no blocks. You know, remove any of our creatures before we get going. The old on the draw effect. Can be in bad shape, but currently we got some runes to burn. Let's start with the champion. See if we can get some good lifelink damage going through. So we can hasty you and then lifelink you also. I think we get lifelink. Here comes haste. Draw a card. Alright, here comes lifelink. More land is good. Okay, opponent goes down 5. We go up 5. Can they stabilize? If not, we have Michiko, which is going to blow them out of the water. Thundering Raiju, that's fine by me. It's not enough damage, right? 7, 10, 11, go down to 6 or something. Maybe 12 damage? Down to 3. Alright. Yeah. But come on, we can get out of this, right? So, we want to play as many enchantments as possible. We could also go Runeforge Champion. Try to get a bunch more runes. And then just go crazy with Michiko. That's one option. That's kind of it, right? We can also Showdown. Try to get a bunch of runes off of Showdown. That's probably a little bit better, actually, than playing the champion. I think that's where we're at. Alright, we need the white. We hit one rune here. Only one rune. Try hit another rune. We hit another rune. Okay. How big can we make this lifelinker is my question. Alright, that's it. Now we need to play this on white. One of these guys on white. Probably do you on white. And we play Michiko, and we hope that's enough to get us there. I kind of think it will be. Let's see. Maybe we're wrong. 12-12. 14 damage. We're one short. Okay. We go up to 17. 8. 12. 13, 14, 15. They need 2 more points of damage. If they dead in the bugbear, they win too. Ah. Maybe we could have held back the Naturalist to block 4 of that damage. Definitely possible. Yeah, that's game. Damn. Okay, if we had held back one blocker, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, yep, we would have lived. I think, yeah. Oh, God. I'll let him have it. Alright, that's it for me, boys. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and let me know what deck I should play next. I am Dr. Ruckus, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.